Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Thanks for joining us. 888-900-3393. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. Redistricting. What does it mean to you? It might mean, depending on what state you live in, more seats for your party, or it might be more congressional seats for the other guys. And everybody's trying to do it right now. Texas is trying to do it. New York is doing it. Illinois has already done it. I mean, it's happening all over the country. And because they're trying to redistrict in Texas, among other things, for a special session, the Democrats got on planes and left the state so that the Texas legislature wouldn't have a quorum in order to conduct business. Pathetic. So they're not doing their job, and they left the state, and the governor, Greg Abbott, threatened to remove them from their seats because they're derelict in their duties. They're not doing their job. So they vacated their seat. All right, well then remove them. Instead, he's directed, I think he's directed law enforcement to put out a warrant for their arrest. So if they come back into the state, I guess they'll be arrested. I don't know. What should happen is they should have been removed at 3:05 yesterday. Okay, we'll give you 5 minutes. And then if you're not here by the deadline, which was 3 o'clock, then sorry, you're not in the Texas legislature anymore. Go ahead and stay in Illinois or wherever the hell you are. Nobody cares where you are. I don't think Democrats even care where they are.
It's interesting. You threaten Democrats' power. See, they're just playing their own game. I mean, look, I thought we always been told that elections have consequences.
Right.
And part of that is that whoever's in charge gets to draw the lines on the map.
The congressional map.
And that's where we're at.
We've done it a bunch of times in Texas.
Yeah, but you're doing it in the middle. You're doing it in 2025. And you're just trying to make sure Republicans maintain power in Congress.
That's correct.
So
what?
So, I mean, you made the point.
That's what they would do.
Illinois has already done this.
Yeah. It's the most redistricted state in the union, in fact. And that's where they fled to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
weird.
New York and California governors yesterday threatened to do the same. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
That's your prerogative. That's your state. Go for it. Whatever.
Do it.
And then leave us alone.
Do it.
Yeah.
But in Texas, they've already left the state, and they need to pay the price. They can't keep doing this. This is the third time this century they've done it. Since the turn of the century, they've done it 3 times now. They did it in 2003 when we were in Houston. They did it in 2021 when we were here. And they're doing it again now.
Yeah.
So the deadline came and went yesterday, and Texas Democrats had a little message from
so stupid
Illinois.
We're not here to play political games.
What?
We're here to demand an end to this corrupt process.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they're not playing political games. Pause it. They got on a plane and took off for Illinois. Yeah. That's not a political game?
No, that's a demand.
Okay.
So stupid.
All right.
I love how they're so excited,
my
too.
gosh.
Listen to his little group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let him go.
Hiding things from the public. We asked them to stop doing things behind closed doors.
Yeah.
We asked them to stop attacking Texas communities.
They're attacking Texas communities?
They refused.
Is there a congressional
their
army or
loyalty
something?
And fealty to Donald Trump overrides all other interests.
Oh, that was powerful.
Right? Power.
Ooh-wee.
Power in that statement.
Wow. That's the best you got?
Best you got.
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yeah. It's something else. And it's not just the redistricting. You alluded to it. It's flood relief.
Flood relief right now, which the Republicans are hammering.
Mm-hmm.
Good for them, by the way.
There's property tax relief.
Yeah.
Let's get back, guys. There's the bathroom bill. There's cracking down on abortion pills. They're getting rid of like standardized tests that your kids hate.
Oh yeah, the
public
STAR
schools.
test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot here. It's not just redistricting. So
nope.
Whatever.
And so Republicans are talking about all that stuff, which is great because they are derelict in their duty and they're not getting all of this stuff or any of this stuff done just because they don't want to redistrict. Pathetic. But it's not a political game.
No.
Not at all. This happens all the time where legislatures, one party of a legislature flies to another state to avoid voting on issues.
Yeah, that's interesting. And to that point, we got the Dana Lash clip yesterday. She had Attorney General Ken Paxton. You got to hear this. It's a great question. And there's a follow-up from Greg Abbott we need to talk about, too.
Do you know, General, who's paying for them to leave? Like, who paid for them to charter this plane
good
to
question.
go? I don't know how many planes were chartered, but they flew to New York. They flew to Illinois. Who's paying for all of this stuff?
That's a good question. They'll have to report it eventually in the next campaign finance report. So we'll know. The problem is we won't really know till January of next year because they don't have to report until that time period. I am sure at some point it'll leak out who actually paid for this, but everybody's going to have to report a contribution on their campaign finance report showing what they got.
Wow.
And so Greg Abbott, governor, yesterday said that this could be a bribery charge. Okay, let's go. No more talking. Let's make the arrests.
Right.
Let's charge them with bribery.
Yes.
Let's vacate their seats. And
Right.
let's move on with the people's business. And let's do this before sunset tonight. Let's go. Come on.
There's no chance that's going to happen, but I'd sure like for it to.
That's Keith's perfect world.
Meanwhile, Democrats were making videos from the airports.
Ramon Romero, your state representative, and y'all know what's going on right now.
All right, go
This
inside.
is the fight that we're in. This is the fight that you're in. We didn't start this fight. Donald Trump started it. He asked the Texas legislature to get rid of your voice. So for me, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go to work to silence you. And there's going to be a lot of people that's what they're going to say. They ran away. They don't want to go do their job.
Right.
If my job
That's exactly what
is
happened.
taking away your right to have a vote
taking
that matters,
away my
I'm
right.
not going to do it. There's going to be other people that are going to go to the floor. It's not going to be me, and it's not going to be my colleagues, because we know what this means. This is the destruction of America and the destruction of value of our vote.
It's happened 100,000 times in this country.
I'm out, and I'm here for you.
I'm out.
You're out, but you're here. Well, that makes a lot of sense. What a dumbass. Oh, my gosh, that's bad. Jeez.
Yep.
I can't take these people. I can't take it.
And the map
Wow.
is no more gerrymandered in the new version than the current version.
Right.
It's just gerrymandered in a little bit different way. And in fact, in DFW, the lines are hardly moving at all. It's just chaos, man. That's Democrats.
And it happens every time a party's in power.
Yes.
It happens with Democrats. It happens with Republicans. Just so happens that since the 90s, Republicans have been in control of this state.
But to your earlier point, the way New York and California are now saber rattling, we'll do it as well.
Don't do it.
The way Illinois has already done it.
Yep.
Just sit this one out. Okay, because you've already done it this way. And then whenever you get the slightest bit of pushback from Republicans defeating you at your own game, that's when all hell breaks loose on the left.
Yep. Exactly. I mean, look at California's district. We did the other day. Completely gerrymandered.
Yeah.
New York's the same thing. Illinois is really bad. Illinois is probably the worst in the country. But in Austin yesterday at 3 p.m., when the special session was set to begin, House Speaker Dustin Burrows had this to say.
In response to this dereliction of duty, and pursuant to the rules of the House, I am prepared to recognize a motion to place a call on the House and any other motions necessary to compel the return of absent members. Should such a motion prevail, I will immediately sign the warrants for the civil arrest of the members who have said they will not be here. As Speaker, I will do everything in my power to establish quorum and move this body forward by any and all means available to this office. To those who are absent, return now. Show the courage to face the issues you were elected to solve. Come back and fulfill your duty.
Right.
Because this House will not sit quietly while you obstruct the work of the people. The people of Texas are watching, and so is the nation. And if you choose to continue down this road, you should know there will be consequences.
Okay, you better make
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, and look, can we have a special session for a new speaker, too? That's the other thing Republicans can never get right. Dustin Burrows or
Doesn't make any sense.
drunken stupor guy.
In this state, it doesn't make any sense that the speaker is Dustin Burrows. And he replaced an even worse speaker. But, I mean, he's still bad. Still bad. And the sergeant at arms went door to door at the Capitol.
Yeah.
No.
Knocking on doors.
Sergeants.
No, write
Not
that
there.
one down. Write that down. No one's there. Okay.
And Chris, who is this state rep Ramon Romero?
Oh, was that the same guy that was at the airport and now he's landed or something?
Yes, that's the same guy. Yep. So he has a couple words for Greg Abbott because you guys mentioned it earlier. We have some things that have to pass, like the flood relief.
Yeah.
He has a way for Greg Abbott to do it.
All right.
Hi, Ramon Romero, State Representative, Fort Worth, Texas. I want to set the record straight with you right now.
Oh, please.
I just noticed that Governor Abbott wanted to put out what he calls an attack ad on me for preventing him from doing flood relief for all the victims there in Kerr County. Let's make sure that everybody knows. Governor Abbott has the resources and always has had the resources to immediately, by executive order, fund whatever needs we have along the Guadalupe River. But he doesn't do that because Governor Abbott does not know how to put down the political machine. He is a politician first, and he has never learned how to deal with people. Right now, he could deal with the hurt and the pain that remains with each and every single family, but he won't because he's the boy of Donald Trump. Donald Trump called, he asked for a favor,
I don't get this.
and your governor is paying him back. So if he wants to attack me, go right on ahead. My people know me. Texas knows that I am out to defend their right to ensure that every person's vote matters. And that's why we're out away from Texas. We're going to make sure that he feels the pain the same way so many people around Texas have had to feel by his ineffective government, the most inefficient, lazy governor we've ever seen.
All right. Wow.
I mean, that's not even the biggest insult that we've got in the queue today for video
Abbott?
clips. No, they're at Trump. But nice lens crafters visit, though.
Yeah.
Ramon
And
Romero.
the Democrats,
Guadalupe River.
Democrats have taken out a statement, and their statement is, come and take it.
Come and take it. Yep.
That's their
what it said.
statement.
All right. Okay.
Unbelievable.
This is so stupid. It's just
Unbelievable.
stupid. So if you vacate the seats, how do you proceed? Because then you can't. Because then those
Because then they're
districts are
empty seats.
Empty
but
seats,
those Texans aren't represented.
Yeah. Well, you got to
Yeah,
appoint somebody.
So let's okay.
Is that an
So-
Abbott thing?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, you lost.
If a seat is vacated, what happens? Do you just randomly just throw? Hey, just grab somebody off the street that lives in that
It'll
district.
be
Yes.
better than the Democrats.
Yeah, it sure would. Jeez. All of this, these political games they're playing right now, all of the babbling about how they're just they're sticking up for your vote. My butt, they're sticking up for your vote. They're trying to hang on to their own power, and they're not doing their jobs, and they're running away from it as they've done on other occasions as well. They're doing the same thing they've done in the past. It didn't work then, and hopefully it's not going to work now.
So you're gonna have to do a special election, and it has to be at least 36 days out.
Okay, well that's not going to help.
So
So you can't appoint anybody?
doesn't look like it.
Wow, there's no appointing.
Okay.
Cool.
So a special election would be 36 days out. So that's why they're not
So
going.
I think
they're not going to vacate any seats.
Here's what happens. Here's what has to happen. Abbott today has to do the proclamation today. And so he says, all right, 36 days from now, we're going to have a special election, and then we're going to do this special session in September and get this stuff done. You don't think those Democrats might be headed back this way?
Yeah, maybe.
But you got to make the proclamation to start the clock on the 36 days.
Yes.
So
Yeah, true.
There's no harm in saying that and doing that.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, use it even if it's just a tactic to get the Democrats back here.
On September 12th, we're gonna have a special election in all of your districts
That'd be great.
because your seats have been vacated. We thought you left them because we're in session right now and you're not here.
Yeah.
So
I love it.
you advocated your duty, and we're gonna have a special election for your seat. How about that?
That's the plan. That's the play.
That would be great.
That needs to
That's a
happen
good play.
today.
It'd
Yeah,
be
that's a good
awesome.
play.
Yep. Wow. But whether it's Texas or Washington, D.C., Democrats are making sure that that we hear them. Like Representative Jasmine Crockett, she had some things to say about President Trump.
Because the Supreme Court has paved the way for half the stuff that we see that's going on. Listen, Donald Trump is a piece of okay, we know that. Yes, he is. But
POS.
in a functioning democracy,
We're
he
not a
still would not
democracy.
be able to get away with this. But he's been able to get away with this because the
'Cause we're not
House
a
Republicans are
democracy.
complicit. He's been able to get away with this because Senate Republicans are complicit. But most importantly,
What is she
the
wearing?
courts, especially the Supreme Court,
What is he getting
is
away with?
complicit. And so I think one of the
Wait, the
places that we have
courts
to
are
start
complicit?
is we are absolutely
For
they are
Trump?
the highest court in the land, and they have no ethics guardrails. Now you go down to the lower courts, and they do. How much sense does that make? When we know that they're taking money, we have the paper trail, and they refuse to put guardrails on themselves. So it's time for us to do it for them.
Okay. I mean, two different views of this country and how it works.
That's for sure.
She just claimed that the courts are complicit with Donald Trump.
The higher court, the Supreme Court.
No. First she said the courts, then she said especially the Supreme Court. There's not
They've done
one
nothing
court-
but restrict him.
Exactly. And is she dressed for Walmart? What is happening here? She's got the holes in the knees, the
That's what's
leotard
up.
going on. What is happening?
That's what's up right there. That's
That's what's up.
yes.
Seriously. I mean, is she giving a speech at Walmart aisle 17? Is she in the craft aisle at Walmart? Weird, man.
Oh, man. She's the worst.
She is so
oh my
bad.
gosh. Stu loves it because he just loves her radical,
Oh yeah, she's
out
great.
of control
Yes.
garbage. I don't know. I have a hard time taking it. I can barely take her.
Really?
She's terrible.
If she keeps wearing Walmart, I'm still a fan.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I love her Walmart stuff.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. That's her. All right. So that's what we need to do. See, I wonder if her district is one of the ones that is threatened here. You know,
Might be.
Oh, might be.
and
yeah.
Hope so.
because you have to have the same. You can't just get rid of the districts.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
because of the population apportionment. But that chick right there, I wonder if they're squeezing her out. I wonder.
Oh, I hope so.
That would be helpful. That'd be like the cherry on top.
That would be awesome.
And plus, these aren't necessarily Democrat seats. The people still get to vote.
Right.
I mean, they may vote for a Democrat.
That's right.
You can't just call them Republican seats.
Yeah.
But I think her line, when she is squeezed out, she can just start a line of clothing at Walmart because she's clearly already modeling.
Yeah,
it.
she's right there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She also spewed what sounded like a threat of violence.
Clip 9? Does she
Right
not
after
tell
8?
him?
They expect
between
Democrats
8
to
and
kind
10?
of be the nice guys that we are. They expect us to take the punch and say thank you. Well, I am here to tell you not only are we going to punch back, but we're about to beat you down. That's right.
I'm sorry?
Jeez.
Again, if a Republican says that,
Yeah,
blah,
right.
blah, 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 blah.
Right. You're about to beat me down? Oh. Okay. It sure does sound like a threat of violence, doesn't it?
She wants so
You can't say
hard.
target a district.
No.
Come on.
I mean, you got the first sort of mainstream African American who is articulate and bright. And
she's articulate and bright.
Clean, nice-looking guy.
Not really, no.
I mean, that's a story.
No, that really didn't so much
It
work
didn't apply
there.
to her at all. No,
man.
Not at all.
Because every time I think clean and elegant,
articulate, you're thinking Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
Wow.
Future president.
Okay.
Then there was Democratic Congresswoman Delia Ramirez from Illinois, who's in Mexico, telling people there she's a Guatemalan before she's an American.
Wow.
All right.
Terminar diciendo unas palabras en español porque yo soy guatemalteca con mucho orgullo, primero que soy americana.
Sure.
Oh. So that's what she said.
That's what she said.
What'd she say?
Allegedly.
Give us the exact quote there, Chris.
I'm a Guatemalan first, then an American.
She's a Guatemalan first,
bro,
and then an American.
Bro, this
then get the hell out of office.
Yes.
Go back to Guatemala. Make Guatemala better because you're certainly not doing that in America. I don't understand how people in the United States are voting for these people whose priorities clearly do not lie with the United States of America. It's happening in Minnesota with the Somalis. It's happening here with Guatemalan. I mean, what are you doing here? Why are you here? Why are you in office in the United States? If your priority is your country of origin, then go back there and improve your country of origin. Help make it better. If you're so in love with it, go back. And that's not an America love it or leave it thing. I am listening to your words and your priorities. So what am I supposed to believe? I believe what you told me, that your former country is your priority. So get the hell out. Go back there. Why are you here? Are you trying to change America into what it is you left? That's what they're trying to do in Minnesota. They're trying to change Minnesota to Somalia because they love it. I don't understand why they're not there still, but they apparently love it.
Well, they changed the flag.
Yeah, they did.
They got that done.
Yep.
They're about to get the Somali mayor guy, right?
Yep. They're working on making Minneapolis Mogadishu.
Yeah?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's
And they already got Maine. Maine got their
Maine's got a mayor.
Right, that's right. It was Maine.
Maine.
I was trying to think of what
the chick
place that was where
Maine.
there was another one of those mayors.
And back
Portland,
in Minnesota,
Maine.
you've got Ilhan Omar representing a district.
Yep.
Right. You got Rashida Tlaib, who's all about the Palestinians.
Michigan, yeah. I mean, these are the seeds that have been planted in decades of unfettered immigration and midnight flights across the country.
Yes.
By the likes of Barack Obama and Joe Biden.
And people not caring, apparently. In these districts, people don't care about whose priority these politicians are pushing. Are you pushing the ideals and the aspirations of Somalians here in America, or are you fighting for Americans?
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about redrawing the maps, the congressional maps.
Yeah, we've really redistricted
it's through
Minnesota.
This kind of immigration policies that have created these new districts of these little Mogadishus and the like. Mm-hmm. And that's where we're at. And now they have a voice in Congress. Do you feel represented?
Wow. No.
Cool.
I don't see how they could, frankly. In New York City, where we've got another massive problem.
Yes.
We've got the Islamunist, Zohran Mamdani, who continues his meteoric rise toward becoming the mayor of New York City. National office holders like U.S. Senator Cory Booker are being asked about him.
I'm wondering if part of the issue with your party, do you think, is not embracing enough of the energy on the left flank of your party? You're seeing what's happening in your neighboring state in New York. Zohran Mamdani, he's the Democratic candidate, Democratic socialist candidate there. Democratic leaders are not supporting him. Is that a problem?
Is that a problem? The Democrats are not supporting an avowed socialist? Why would that be a problem? Just the question is absolutely outrageous here. You're pissed off at Democrats because they're not supporting a socialist Marxist? All right, let's see if we can get to the answer.
Supporting him. Is that a problem? Do you support him?
How could that be a problem?
Well, pause it. Wait, he's asking like people like Cory Booker and people in national office aren't really getting behind.
Right. He wants him to get behind Mamdani.
Right. And it's a pretty straightforward question here. That is asked of
and
Cory
I realize
Booker.
Cory Booker's answer sucks.
Yeah.
But the question is incredible.
I'm with you.
Jeez, what are you trying to... Why do you expect Democrats to vote for this guy? All right, go ahead.
Is that a problem? Do you support him?
So you and I are going to have this conversation, and I'm going to say to you one day, I told you so.
Yeah.
Yes or
this
no?
is not a left-right issue. It really isn't.
No,
it is
really
an authoritarian versus people who want pragmatic government that makes a difference in the lives of American people. I'm one of these people that says the lines that divide us in America are not nearly as strong as the ties
so you
that
do
bind
support
us.
it.
Big corporations, people want to keep our eyes on the screen.
So just say you
want to
support
pit
it.
us against each other and tell us how much we should hate each other.
Just admit
I'm sorry.
it. Yeah, just admit
the
it.
left-right
He can't do it.
Lens is not the right lens to look at this right now.
He can't do it.
Right now,
He
it
has
is.
no He won't. balls.
Can we get back to the pragmatic work of governing?
About Mamdani, are you going to support him?
I learned a long
They had
time
to edit
ago.
his answer.
Let New York politics be New York politics.
Okay,
we
so
got
you
enough
can't take
challenges
us.
in Jersey. I got a governor's race. I'm supporting Mikey Sherrill. I
What
got
a coward.
legislative races. That's where my energy is going to go going into November. New York City.
You're just
I
an
love
absolute
you. You're my
coward if you
neighbor.
can't
You're
answer
about
that
10 miles
question.
from where I live. You guys figure out your
I don't
elections.
understand
I'm gonna focus on mine.
How do you not just say, no, I don't support him? I'm a Democrat. Zohran Mamdani is a socialist at best. He is a Marxist. I'm not a Marxist. So no, I don't support Zohran Mamdani.
Pretty simple, right?
It's as easy as any question in the history of questions. I don't see how that could hurt you politically. But the problem is he does support Mamdani, and that's why he can't actually say it. Because then we'll paint him with the same brush. If you support a communist, you must be a communist. I can't. He doesn't have the giblets to stand up and actually answer the question. Yes or no?
And now there's another senator, though,
Wow.
who does have the giblets to stand up and support him full-throated. One Elizabeth Warren.
Oh, my
And
gosh.
her tribe is now behind
Oh, wow.
Mamdani. Yeah.
The whole Pocahontas tribe
The
is
whole
behind?
Pocahontas tribe,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
All right.
Mamdani is the one who said, I will make this a priority. And you know what he said? He said, I'm really going to lean in on childcare. I'm really going to lean in on housing. And I'm even going to try some new things to bring down the cost of groceries.
So it doesn't concern you?
I'm not going to sit around and pretend, oh, it's a federal problem.
So she's actually throwing her support.
Yeah, the next one's even better. Though.
Behind this
Wait
guy.
for the next one.
All right.
Progressive social. Is this what the party should look like?
Yes.
Democratic Party move.
You bet.
What?
The Democratic Party needs to stand up and be clear. We are the party that fights for affordability for working families. That means child care. That means housing. It means health care.
Jaw-dropping.
It means making this country
means
work
communism.
better for the working people who make this country work.
Thank you, Vladimir.
I get a little excited about this. Okay.
I get a little
God.
excited about this. There you go. So she's definitely has no problem.
I mean,
supporting.
full-throated support.
Yeah.
Well, good. That tells us who she is.
Yeah. And I had there's another clip that I told Noah don't worry about, but I mean she loves the experimenting with the grocery stores and stuff. She's like, yeah, let's go. Have fun starving, New York.
It's Marxism.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's flat out Marxism. I mean, Mamdani doesn't shy away from that at all. He shies away from the communist label. Just claims to be a socialist, but he's also a Marxist. Now, so the only difference between him and the Soviet Union is the pace, the speed with which you transform our society.
Well, and the catchy tunes.
Yeah, the catchy
This right
tune,
here is a lot catchier than
It is.
Zoran's rap. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
This is better. It's a little bit better. But wait, you got to hear the group after the break that got him into this position. And
all right. More coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. Skeptical Skeptic tweets, political games are like WNBA games. The amount of time between something happening seems endless.
Yeah.
True. By the way, speaking of WNBA games, they found the guy who tossed the sex toy out onto the floor. In fact, there's been several. I'm not sure if they found them all. Have they found both of them?
I know that so far has been 2 thrown.
But they tracked down the one in Atlanta.
Okay.
And as Steve Friend has pointed out,
he's in jail, right?
Is he in jail?
Wow,
I know they
actually went to jail.
I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. They probably just
they charged him with a lot of things, a lot of stuff he got charged with.
Okay.
But Steve Friend points out that the J6 pipe bomber is still at large. But we got the sex toy fiend out of the way.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure is.
Very
it sure
funny.
is, especially when your FBI told you back in May.
Yeah,
and we were this close to
we're right
cracking
on it.
these cases, like the White House cocaine.
We're right on it,
J6,
like Blue Bonnet. We're so close to getting that guy.
And the Dobbs leaker, all three of those. We're right. I mean, we're there. Just give us a moment.
Has it been a moment yet? It hasn't been a moment.
I don't know how you
How long
define
is
a moment, but
like
we're,
a year,
we're
year
in
and a half.
August, and that was May. So
It still hasn't been a full, day one.
Right, right.
Business day one. We still haven't had that yet.
We haven't had day one when the Epstein files were going to be released. So we're still waiting for that. Grammy Tamara, Jasmine Crockett's pants are ripped at the knees. Why would her pants be worn out at the knees?
I don't get it.
Okay.
I don't get it. I'm pure of heart. I don't understand the reference.
Efforting thought criminal, poor Jasmine Crockett. If she loses her seat because of Texas redistricting, she'll have to pack her carpet bag and go back home to St. Louis.
Yeah, get out. Go back. Great
That
point.
would be a darn shame, though, wouldn't it? If she had to go back home. Darned shame.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me tell you about Miracle Made sheets. If you wake up too hot or too cold, let me highly recommend Miracle Made's bed sheets. These are inspired by NASA, and they use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating, so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. And here's the best part is no more bacteria. None of that stuff that they say, and I hate this statistic or this factoid.
Oh, no.
These sheets have more bacteria than a toilet seat.
Oh, night.
How nasty is that? That's ick. So, Miracle Made sheets help prevent all of this. Plus, you'll have to do like a third less laundry. They're fantastic sheets. You're going to love them. Antibacterial. The pillowcases, the bed sheets, the comforters prevents up to 99.7% of bacterial growth. And it requires, 3 times less laundry. So here's the thing. Upgrade your sleep today by going to trymiracle.com/Pat. That's trymiracle, T-R-Y, trymiracle.com/Pat. Use a promo code Pat at checkout. You'll get a free 3-piece towel set and save over 40%, plus an extra 20% just for using the promo code Pat. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you're not 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Treat yourself today. Go to TryMiracle, T-R-Y Miracle, trymiracle.com/Pat. Promo code Pat. Get the free 3-piece towel set and save over 40%.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
All right. Before the break, we were talking about Zohran the moron Mamdani and the people who support him. Pocahontas loves him. She just flat out vocalized her support for this socialist and says that he stands for the things the Democrat Party should stand for. Wow, if that's not chilling. If that doesn't say there should never be another Democrat elected, I don't know what does. But she supported him. Cory Booker didn't have the giblets to do that. But the young socialists in New York love him, and they're making it clear that he has them to thank for his success so far.
Zohran is literally attempting to do what conservatives say, we want to do, which is provide gender
all in masks.
All of them wants it for free, and we're going to ship.
Pause it for a second. Just look at that. Just leave it there. 2025. We're 5 years down the road from COVID, and they're still wearing masks. That just tells you exactly who these people are. But good
don't
for
worry,
them.
Pat. It gets uncomfortable, so he has to take it off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it gets uncomfortable.
All right.
He's talking so much.
For their hotel rooms, and we're going to do all of the Fox News stuff. We're getting ideas from Fox News. I want to do that. But most importantly is we collaborated with the Zohran Mamdani campaign on his trans rights platform. And what we explicitly wanted to do was use the power of New York City to provide free gender-affirming care. And
gender-affirming care.
That's great. Decide to boot us off.
Okay.
Free gender-affirming care, not just to people in New York City, but across the country. When Zohran first kind of approached DSA leadership about running, his pitch was,
what was it?
He said, I'm going to get socialists to vote for me, and I'm going to get Muslims to vote for me. With Zohran, we're in basically the best possible position to seize state power that we can be in, because
this is crazy.
We're like this, right? Power. DSA has regular meetings with him.
This is the best position
we've. His policy director is my friend. I've been working with his campaign manager for well over a year.
Wonderful.
I have friends who are in his staff. Trans rights. I always would say, we are the tip of the spear. I've looked at Zohran's policies and I'm like, yep, these were floating around group chats and message boards for 5 years before they ended up in here. Zohran himself was
for 5 years on their message boards. That's his platform.
Facing these same attacks that undocumented immigrants just trying to get a job at Home Depot are facing right now. There's no reason at all that
I'm so uncomfortable. I am feeling so unsafe right now because he took his mask down.
off. Yeah, he
took his mask off.
To mask or not to mask, bro.
I am absolutely so uncomfortable right now. I'm going to have to go into a cry closet.
No, don't do that.
I'm going to have to, because he's scaring me. He is scaring me right now. Are you guys scared? You should be, because he took his mask off. You can't take your mask off.
He's going back and forth. He can't decide. Am I willing to protect my fellow socialists to my left and right?
Yeah, and they're not socially distanced. Right? That's not social distancing. They're not 6 feet apart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let him finish.
Use telehealth and mailing
way too close
to people across the country to undermine state bans. The Zohran campaign was always eager to work with us. We're like that. We wrote the platform with him.
The platform
team was so happy to work with us on this. And now he's going to be mayor.
Zohran kicked Cuomo's ass. It was almost a flawless victory. And so I think that'll also bear out when you switch into governing from the campaign session.
New York City could provide trans health care for every trans.
I'm glad that guy had his mask on his chin, because who knows what's coming out of that chin.
Thank you.
A bunch of
bull
hockey.
These are the biggest bunch of loser morons that you could possibly hope to gather in one place.
However, agree completely. But New York, that is who is calling the strings of how your city is run now.
They're calling the shots
6
now.
months from now,
good luck.
That's your gang right there.
It's probably the advisory council to Zohran Mamdani.
Yes, because he goes into detail that everybody that is running the campaign is friends with him.
Yeah. Well, I heard some of that already.
And he worked with them.
He worked with them.
All right, I don't know that we can get through it, but let's
try
to finish.
The rest of the Politburo comments here, okay?
Yeah.
The country who, can't afford it, and it would be a blip on our radar. I'm sure there are people who voted for Zohran who are transphobic, right? I'm sure there are people who voted for Zohran who, are
communist phobic.
Don't have the best opinions on other stuff. Muslims are now a voting bloc.
Jeez, man.
In New York City elections. That wasn't the case before. It was non-educated
That's good
whites,
news right there.
Whites. I love
Now how excited are you?
Latinos and black voters.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's also Muslim voters. People
now it's also Muslims.
To DSA,
socialist Muslims.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. It is.
Is it a guy or a girl?
Help them basically become more radicalized. So Zohran,
non-binary.
First step, and then all of a sudden you're doing all kinds of awesome organizing.
Cool.
Awesome organizing.
Those are the people that will now be running the city of New York.
Yes.
Yep, that's his
6 months
advisory
from now.
council, no doubt. That is chilling.
But they're doing, Zohran is going to do what conservatives have been talking about forever.
Which is?
Healthcare. They're going to fix healthcare.
They're going to fix it. Okay, good. I assume that means government-run healthcare.
Yes, sir.
Republican hopeful, though. Curtis Sliwa.
Okay.
Took a step in the right direction.
What do we got?
He took off his beret, just like I suggested he do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been listening.
Let's see.
All right, let's see it.
Oh, look, there's even a story about it. Yeah, okay.
Well, here's the picture.
Oh, my gosh.
There's the picture.
Has the beret?
Yes.
It made a permanent indent.
Yes.
No, it seriously did.
It did,
no,
yeah.
No, yes, we're not joking.
Yeah, it really indented his forehead. Looks like. And that's probably why he continues to wear it, because
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's part of a...
Put it back on now,
For 50 years.
Put it back on.
And the funny thing is, here's the headline that the New York Times did an entire story. Curtis Sliwa wants to be mayor. He's taking off his beret to prove it.
So he took the Pat Gray campaign advice.
Yeah. Huh. I wonder if he's pissed that we complained about the beret, and that's why he won't come on the show.
You know he downloads this every day.
Every day.
And he's checking it
or
out.
listens live, because they're an hour later. He may well listen live.
Listening on the way to the
No. He's listening to it later on double speed because he doesn't have time to listen to it in real time.
He is so busy.
Well, today's schedule, public schedule starts at 11 a.m., so he could have...
He could have joined us.
See, he's sectioned off this time to listen to the show.
Yeah.
So
but not join it.
No, not join it. Well, that's too difficult.
Yeah. There's no time for that.
So do you have any other advice for Curtis?
Yeah, because you know he's listening.
Put the beret back on.
Put the beret back on.
Wait, put it back on?
Wait, hold up. We just told him last week to take it off.
I did. But now I see the indent in his forehead. Put it back on. Yeah, go ahead and just put the beret back on.
Put it on. Put it on.
You tried.
I tried.
We tried.
Yeah, we did. All right, let me tell you about Beam. They are proudly founded in America and run by people who share our values: hard work, integrity, delivering results. Dream is, if you're not familiar with it, a healthy nighttime blend packed with science-backed ingredients shown to improve sleep, so you can wake up refreshed and ready to take on your day. Dream is made with reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin, so it helps you fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling amazing. Unlike other sleep aids, there's no next day grogginess, just really great restful sleep. And it tastes great. It's become a part of my nightly routine. It's already logged 17.5 million better nights of sleep for people who refuse to settle for mediocrity. And they've got flavors like salted caramel, which I love. It's only 15 calories. It's fantastic. Listeners now get the Ultimate Patriot discount of up to 40% off. You try their best-selling Dream Powder, you'll get up to 40% off for a limited time. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Use the promo code Pat at checkout. Shop, B-E-A-M, shopbeam.com/Pat for up to 40% up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Late last week, President Trump brought back the President's Council on Physical Fitness.
Oh, awesome. I still have my thing from Reagan.
Yeah. Do you really?
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
That's great. Mm-hmm. So are you going to get another one from this particular time
not
around?
in grade school anymore.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
You got to do all these pull-ups and stuff.
I remember those. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a signed thing from, I've got it framed somewhere. Yeah.
So he's enlisted some pretty big names from the sports world.
In addition to the people here, we have other council members that want to just pay their respects. One of the greatest players and athletes ever. You could say, when you look at records, there's probably nothing like it. Tiger and Jack. This is Jack. Tiger was here not so long ago getting the Presidential Medal of Freedom also. He's a fantastic guy. And on the council, we have Jack Nicklaus, and he sends his regards. We have Gary Player, one of the greats. Nellie Corder, who's a phenomenal young, I think you'd say great young player. Annika, right? She's a fantastic person, too. NFL icons, Tony Romo, also a great football player. Quarterback, also a great golfer. Nick Bosa, who's...
Yeah,
you know him.
I do know him.
He's a modern-day version of Lawrence. What do you think? He's pretty good, right, Lawrence? Pretty good. He is Saquon Barkley, who's on the council.
Cool. Which he says
and
no.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Wait, what's that
no.
now? Wait,
No.
Quarterback.
Okay, run that back like 10 seconds.
No.
Really,
this is unfortunate.
The Dolphins quarterback.
Yeah.
And Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Really, he's been fantastic. He's been when he's not injured, he's great. He's got to stay healthy, but he's a great guy. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell is on the commission. NFL Commissioner Gary Bettman.
I wish you would have left it at Tua.
Yeah.
We got Tua, the Miami Dolphins quarterback.
That's all he did with Jack, right?
They're right. He did Jack and Tiger.
Yeah.
He didn't say their last names. Should have stuck with Tua.
That's funny.
Yeah. But Saquon says he's not part of it.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird.
That was weird.
I don't know where he got it or why he threw that name out there. Somebody gave him bad information, or I don't know.
I know Wayne Gretzky's on this committee.
Oh, I didn't even hear him mention Wayne Gretzky.
That's because we cut the clip off. That's not
okay. Was it?
That you wanted.
Yeah, all right. So later on, he mentions Wayne Gretzky. Those are some pretty big stars that have agreed to be on this
Triple H
council.
up there.
Triple H,
and in fact, we didn't even play the bit where he goes out of the White House and spits water in the air. That was so funny.
Triple H did?
Yeah, his signature move. WWE.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
So he's still in pretty good shape.
Oh yeah. Well, he is the.
Is he the head of the?
He's the head of WWE.
WWE.
Yes.
Yeah. Took over for
Vince McMahon.
Vince
McMahon.
The evil Vince McMahon.
Yeah. Did you ever watch
Yes,
the
we did.
documentary?
We talked about it.
Did you see it?
I did.
Yeah, we all watched it. It was great.
Really interesting.
Yes.
There's a lot happening behind the scenes there.
Oh, my.
Stuff that I didn't even know that was happening.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Vince
that was
is a smart
wild
man.
place. Very.
Not
very
with all
smart.
parts of his body.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah, some other parts got him into trouble a little bit, but.
Well, hey, his wife is what? The
Education, yeah.
Secretary, and then you got Triple H. The whole family's in town.
Everybody's on it. All right. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
From Dr. Free Range Prisoner. Tweets, Pat, the correct, politically correct term, the PG term for sex toy is marital aid. Okay. All right.
Now you know.
Yeah, now we know.
It's not sex toy.
Okay, right. That was silly of us to call it that. Rowdy Introvert, I'm not sure that gender-affirming care policy means what you think it means when coming from a Muslim socialist candidate.
Uh-huh.
That's for sure.
Yikes.
Hey, you know what, though? Nobody is more supportive of the LGBTQIA2 plus community than Islam. Am I right? Who's with me on that? I mean, they love their allies in the LGBTQ movement.
Yeah,
they really do.
It's one of the pillars of Muhammad. Support LGBTs.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Is it? I
Yeah,
never
it is.
heard that. I should read the
sure
Quran.
is.
I
Well,
didn't know
you
that
should,
was in
because
there.
it's the pillar that holds the ledge to just throw them off.
Yeah, but they almost try to catch him.
But almost
a
try
lot
to
of times
catch him.
they
Yes,
miss.
they
Yeah,
miss.
once they push him off the roof.
They're like,
dang it. Oh.
Okay, let's try
Tried
the
to
other
support
one.
you. Tried to help.
Yes.
Couldn't do
yes.
it. Darn it. Shouldn't have been up here probably in the first place.
You should have been up here.
I don't understand. I mean, how stupid are you as a member of that community to be jumping all over the Palestinian movement, the Zohran Mamdani movement?
And they have to know, right? They have to know that.
Do they, though? I don't know. Do
Islam does not support
doesn't
gays.
support their
lifestyle.
Which is a fact.
It is.
But I don't know if anybody's broken it to them yet. This world is just, it's incomprehensible. Yesterday at the White House, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins explained a massive change in the food stamp situation in many American states.
Since my confirmation, our department has encouraged states to think differently and creatively about how to solve the many health issues facing Americans. One way is by not allowing taxpayer-funded benefits to be used to purchase unhealthy items like soda, candy, and other junk food.
Thank you.
The number one purchase by SNAP recipients is sugary drinks.
Wow.
SNAP is a supplemental nutrition program meant to provide food benefits to low-income families to supplement their grocery budget so they can afford the nutritious food essential to health and well-being. That is the stated purpose of the SNAP program. The law states it, and President Trump's USDA plans to deliver on it alongside our partners at HHS. So today, I'm proud to sign 6 more waivers for Florida, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Colorado. This is in addition to the waivers we've already signed for Iowa, Indiana, and others across the country. I continue to encourage states to be laboratories of innovation, think through how you can promote healthy families and healthy communities. And because of our historic partnership, USDA and HHS, and the visionary leadership of the governors here with us today and of the states represented by the signings, we are doing something about it. These SNAP waivers are just one piece of the MAHA effort. We work so closely together to encourage voluntary commitments to remove artificial food dyes, among other things, from our food supply. And together we are crafting sensical dietary guidelines for Americans that prioritize whole, healthy, and nutritious foods.
Very excited about whole, healthy, and nutritious foods. That's pretty much all I ever eat.
Really?
Whole, healthy, nutritious
I've heard that
foods.
about you.
Yeah,
I've heard that about you.
I'm a real stickler on that. I think it's obvious.
I thought this was common sense, though. I mean, how has this not been the law of the land?
It has
from
been
the
in some
beginning?
states. Some states have
but this
disallowed it. It should have been universal law. Right. It doesn't make any sense.
But can I just point out that Marty McCary, he's always smiling, the guy on the right here. And then Robert.
One way
pause it. No, okay. Anytime when his hand's not in his mouth, now it's pointless. But he's always smiling. Robert Kennedy is always frowning. It's like they're just night and day with that.
Yeah.
Those two.
It's good guy, bad guy.
Yeah.
But HHS Secretary Robert Kennedy Jr. Did talk about changes coming soon to dietary guidelines.
I'm also working with Secretary Rollins on the dietary guidelines, which should come out next month. The dietary, they're coming out, I think, at the end of September, 3 months ahead of schedule. And the dietary guidelines that we inherited from the Biden administration were 453 pages long.
453.
All right.
They were driven by the same commercial impulses that put Fruit Loops at the top of the food pyramid. And they were incomprehensible.
My boy's on a rampage.
We are going to release dietary
Should that
guidelines
not have been at the top? Or?
that are 4, 5, or 6 pages long.
We're going from 453 to about
understandable,
5.
that are simple and will allow people to make good choices about their food. They will drive changes in the school lunch program and prison lunches and military food.
Sure.
And they will begin to change America almost immediately.
Yeah. That's going to be far-reaching. Military, schools, your little food pyramid. He also mentioned a great point that I'd never considered, that a lot of these like food stamp programs that let you go and get this sugary drinks, Brooke Rollins says, was the top of the list as far as what they're using the food stamps for. Kennedy made the point that Americans are funding these food stamps for crappy foods that are making people sick and then we're paying for their health care through Medicaid. It's just this death
vicious
spiral.
Circle,
yes, a vicious circle. And hopefully we can get healthy, America.
Yeah, we could maybe make some healthy changes. That would be nice. I mean, they just announced that colon cancer in youth has increased 50% in 1 year. That was 21 to 22. 50% increase in colon cancer. Now, if you didn't know better, you might be tempted to think, oh my gosh, they're finally admitting that the vaccine carried some dire consequences, some side effects.
Where'd that come from?
But fortunately, you do know better, Keith. I know that you know better.
Definitely.
Our listeners know better. Obviously, the only reason colon cancer is on the rise is we're better at detecting it. That's the only reason.
I guarantee you, I bet the story said that.
It did.
Of course it did.
Yeah.
Of course it did.
It
was climate
Freaking
change.
did.
You know, the preponderance of autism is from better detection methods and the rapid rise in colon cancer in young people. I mean, we're talking 18 to 49. Almost a 50% increase. Well, that's because of detection. The fact that the timeline syncs up perfectly with the vaccine rollout is pure, unadulterated coincidence. I don't even want to hear you go there. Anybody who even dares think otherwise, you're a right-wing nut job conspiracy kook is what you are.
And you've been proving it for the last 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need to put our foot down, you deniers of detection science. These are incredible statistics. In people 20 to 39, the incident rate has increased by 1.6% annually since 2004, by 2.6% annually since 2012, among adults 40 to 44 and 50 to 54 years old, respectively. Overall, it's an almost 50% increase in diagnoses, rising from 11.7 per 100,000 people to 17.5 cases per 100,000 people. And here's that line that you've been waiting for.
Okay.
This steep increase was driven by the detection of early local stage tumors. So, has nothing to do with anything else.
You know, with each passing day, I lose hope more and more that there's ever going to be any accountability.
Any kind of reckoning. There won't be.
Whether in the private sector or in the public sector for this. You know, yesterday Trump was talking about what Obama and Clinton tried to pull on him with the Russian hoax.
Yeah.
Maybe the biggest scandal in American history.
Mm-hmm. This is pretty. This is going to be up there.
There's a lot of possibilities.
No kidding.
When it comes to that answer,
Mm-hmm.
and the manufacture of COVID-19 with your tax dollars, then the demand that you take this vaccine if you want to participate in society, and the harms that I swear, if that vaccine were in my body, I've said this before, I would think that everything that was happening to me, I would just wonder. The first thing I would think is, I don't know, is this a side effect from that?
Yeah.
The mental
Absolutely.
weight and anguish that this has caused so many
that it makes
Americans,
everything else even worse.
It's truly.
Yes.
And right now, you want to talk about health scares. How y'all doing in the Northeast with all these Canadian fires?
Oh, yeah.
Yet again, every day up there. What are you breathing in? Out west as well. I mean, it's
Canada. Keep your smoke to yourself.
That's where we need a wall.
I was just going to say.
We don't need a wall in Mexico.
No,
we need a big, beautiful wall that blocks the smoke. Canada.
Yes.
And
Every
then just
year.
a gigantic fan.
I was just going to say that.
Blow the
Big ol'
smoke
fan.
back in their
Yes.
faces.
Let's get on this.
Let's get on it.
Screw
Seriously.
the 51st state.
Seriously.
They're
Canada.
smoking us out.
Figure it out.
I mean, our weather guy was talking about blocking out the sun so that it cools off. We're going to put up some kind of sunscreen for the earth.
Yes.
If we can do that, we can do a giant fan that blows smoke back to Canada.
Why not? Yeah, I mean, if you play golf, you always see the fans on the side of the greens that are drying the greens out.
Right.
We just set up a few million of those, aim them west.
Done. You're done.
The Northeast is protected.
When we do the wind power, just
Oh, we just move the blades.
Move the blades towards Canada.
Right.
Okay.
We offer all of these helpful tips for free.
We ask nothing.
We don't even ask for
no
a name,
finder's fee, no idea fee, nothing. Just use them.
It's because we're patriots, Pat.
That's why.
We give and give, like Jeffy says. We give and
we give. And what do? They take. They take, and that's all they do.
And that's why the president has these tariffs, try to balance it out.
Right. Yes. That's right. Hey, former CNN host Jim Acosta.
Oh no!
This guy is a piece of work, isn't he?
Pat, I really want to know.
This is so sad.
I want to know what you think of this, because this is.
Have you seen this, Pat?
I've heard of it.
Oh, you've heard of it.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it.
So set the table.
But I know about it.
So Jim Acosta has his little live stream or podcast, or whatever, and he's going to interview a victim from the Parkland shooting from 7 years ago.
Okay.
Joaquin Oliver is the student's name.
The dad set up the avatar.
Who would be 25 years old today, and so the parents, and I feel so bad for the parents. They lost their child.
Yeah. And now they're being used.
Well, they're being used, but they're participating in this.
Well, true.
Yeah, because Dad was the one who made the avatar.
Yeah.
Makes an avatar.
No, really?
Almost to bring his son back in AI form.
And so he loaned it to Acosta?
Don't know. I guess.
So Acosta is doing an interview with this deceased child as if he were alive today at age 25, and it's just, ugh.
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. It's a great question. It really is. What would you say to that? I would say, I don't know, let's get some mental health issues dealt with. Maybe we can do that. Hey, maybe since the FBI has had all of these people on the radar to begin with, maybe they do something.
Actually follow
up on people, or make sure that they're not killing people. You might do that. But certainly that's the kind of thought process going on in Joaquin Oliver's head, right? Let's see.
Joaquin, I would like to know what your solution would be for gun violence.
Great question. I believe in a mix of stronger gun control laws, mental health support, and community engagement. We need to create safe spaces for conversations and connections, making sure everyone feels seen and heard. It's about building a culture of kindness and understanding. What do you think about that?
I think that's a great idea, Joaquin.
Oh, gosh.
That's embarrassing.
So cringe, man.
Oh, my gosh. Apart from the stupidity of the message and the exploitation of somebody who's been killed, it's just so poorly done. It's
no shame.
None.
None whatsoever. Anyone involved in this, no shame. If I were Jim Acosta,
I would have said no.
You would have said,
no,
I'm not doing this.
Yeah,
I want to respect your
I'm not going to use that. But thank you for the idea.
And the way they're framing this.
It's not even, it's like AI from 2001. Or
That's the other thing.
Deal?
It's not even well done.
It's not even well done.
That's another
terrible.
Use Grok for $30. I can make you a better one.
Right.
I can make you a better one for $30.
No question. The baby videos look 1,000 times better than that. But it's despicable that they use him in this way.
Is this just the parents' way of grieving, I guess? I don't know.
And I guess they can do what they want. But
true.
Whatever.
It's
okay.
Not a good
We
one.
don't have to like it, though. And I certainly don't.
Does it count as, because that's what the lower third said, it says first interview with Joaquin.
Oh, my gosh.
And I'm like, does it count? If
the first interview with him since he was killed 8 years ago?
I know. That's what I mean. Like, what are you talking about first interview?
Just despicable.
It is.
Really hideous. 888-900-3393. Let me tell you about Kexi cookies, because these are not terrible or despicable. They're fantastic.
Delicious.
Our August cookie of the month is here. You've been waiting for it for a long time.
Yes, I have.
We've gotten a million requests for it. Coffee cake is back. It's available right now. Has a sweet cinnamon-infused flavor with a buttery streusel topping. Oh, man. It really does capture the essence of streusel dessert, all in a cookie. This took us by surprise last year, the passion for it. People absolutely love this. So if you also love the Dubai chocolate, this is just as good. It is so delicious.
It's a breakfast cookie.
But you don't have to trust me. Denise said everyone loved these cookies and the variety. We cut them in fourths. Oh, Jeffy would be pissed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he'd be pissed.
No.
And we all acted like kids grabbing our favorite. Yeah, Jeffy would be so disgusted
But that's
with
the best
you,
way
Denise.
to eat the Kexi cookie.
Yeah.
It is the best way.
It is. They're big. They're delicious. You're going to love them. Give it a shot. Go to Kexi.com, KEKSI.com.
Join the conversation on X and follow @PatUnleashed.
Got some tweets here. Efforting thought criminal tweets, for once I disagree with Trump. Tony Romo is not a great quarterback.
Oh, no.
How many Lombardi trophies has he won? Well, you could say that about a lot of good quarterbacks. But I thought Romo was good. I really did.
He's good.
I mean, he had one of the... If you look up his passer rating, it's one of the best, I think, ever. Like top 10, certainly.
Really?
I think it is.
Wow.
If I remember, maybe I'm confusing my stats, but it seems like he had a really good passer rating.
He had a rough night in Seattle one time.
Yeah, I mean, everybody has a rough night once in a while. But
Let's see. Aaron Rodgers has the highest.
Highest ever?
But Tony Romo is top 5, yeah.
Yeah.
It goes
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, Steve Young, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, then Tony Romo.
I mean, okay. It's hard to argue with top 5 all time. But he didn't win any Super Bowls, so I guess that's what drags me. I like Tony Romo. JD tweets, Pat eats whole, healthy foods, as in the whole container or bag. Wait a minute. Whoa. We don't fat shame on this show. So
I thought that was a fact shame.
I don't know.
That was a fact shame, not a fat
that's,
shame.
Let me eat! Before the break, we played the AI interview that Jim Acosta did with the Parkland victim. That was so poorly done, apart from how distasteful it was, how cringy it was. Yeah. It was also poorly done to the point where, I mean, do you remember the bit that Conan O'Brien used to do? He put his lips
yes.
on somebody else's face. Bill Clinton, and he'd say things that Clinton didn't say. That's what it looked like.
So much.
That's how bad this AI was.
That's a great comparison. It was
really
almost that bad.
Yeah, it was that bad. But here's an example of some pretty good AI, I thought. A lot of people are upset by this. They didn't like it. But Rod Stewart did an interesting clip. He was paying tribute to Ozzy. So he thought it'd be a good idea to pair Ozzy with like Prince, Tina Turner. He's taking a selfie with all these dead music stars in heaven.
Bob Marley, they're up in heaven.
Yeah, Bob Marley, Tupac, right there. And it goes on. A whole bunch of different stars. Michael Jackson and Ozzy smiling with Freddie Mercury in heaven. See, doesn't that feels good to me? You don't like that?
Mm-mm.
I don't get a creepy feel from it. George Michael. I don't know who that is.
I don't know, man.
Whitney Houston.
Maybe I'm weird.
A lot of people didn't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was, I don't know, inappropriate.
Really?
Morbid. It didn't feel morbid to me, but whatever. That's better AI than we saw from Jim Acosta.
And I think that's
for sure.
Maybe the problem I have with it is that it's too good.
It's really good, yeah.
And that you just the train is coming down the tracks real fast on AI.
Yeah, it is.
And hell, it might already be here. And it's just that bad things coming, man. Bad things coming.
Yeah, you'll get both. We'll get really good things. We already have. The baby videos.
Those are
priceless.
Great.
Those are priceless.
Yes.
Worth their weight in gold. But there will be things that are made up about people, and then they'll show them on AI, and you'll believe it. You won't.
Oh, that would have been a good play for that couple at the Coldplay concert.
Yeah, that was AI.
Oh, that's not.
That wasn't us.
I don't know who that. Somebody has it out for
I wasn't
me.
there.
I don't know. Whatever. I was sound asleep. I don't even like concerts. They're too loud, so it couldn't have been me.
Meanwhile, CNN did a segment on the influence of Donald Trump. Check this out.
the Donald Trump administration is arguably the most influential this century and probably as well dating back a good portion of the last century as well. Love it, like it, lump it. Trump is remaking in the United States of America. Let's talk about tariffs first, right? There's all this talk that Donald Trump always chickens out when it comes to tariffs. No tacos for Trump. The effective tariff rate, get this, it's 18%, the highest since the FDR administration in the 1930s, up from, get this, just 2% last year. From just 2% last year, we're talking about a level, an effective tariff rate level, get this, 9 times as high this year than last year. But it's not just on tariffs, which of course Donald Trump ran on, in which you're seeing a tremendously influential presidency. What about immigration? Of course, Trump ran and has always run on a very hawkish immigration platform. Get this, 2025 net migration in the United States down at least 60% from last year. In fact, we may be heading for the first time in at least 50 years in which we have net negative migration into the United States. And last year, of course, in 2024, the net migration in the U.S. was 2.8 million. This year, we might be talking about negative net migration. My goodness gracious.
My goodness gracious.
Now, of course, this is part of a larger story, as I was mentioning. We're talking about immigration, net migration. We're talking about the effective tariff rate. But get this, how is Donald Trump doing it? Well, he is signing a ton of executive orders. Get this, 180, the most in a year since Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Oh my goodness, you have to go back to the first half of the 20th century, the last century, and to make a comparison, Joe Biden signed, get this, just 77 during his entire first year, and we're only a little bit in August so far, and Donald Trump making history with 180 executive orders signed so far this year. So that's why I said that in my mind, Donald Trump is the most influential president of this century and probably dating back a good portion of the last century. That is because he is remaking the country in terms of tariffs. He is remaking the country in terms of net migration. And he is remaking the country in terms of how much policy changes he's putting through in executive orders. As I said, it truly is history making. Love it, like it, or lump it.
That's not to mention a lot of influence he's had on the culture as well. The DEI situation, the trans women playing, the men playing against women. It's huge.
A Confederate general's statue put back up there in D.C.
Right. A lot.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Just take 60 seconds and tell you about krill oil. You know, healthcare costs are skyrocketing. Big Pharma's raking in billions. And it's anybody's guess what insurance will cover tomorrow. So that's why focusing on prevention is a really smart thing to do. And that's why this research from the American Heart Association grabbed my attention. They found that about 3 grams of omega-3 a day can help support healthy blood pressure. Well, I love that. But don't make the mistake of believing that the fish oil you're taking is sufficient. That's why I started taking Native Path Antarctic krill oil. It gives you omega-3s your body can actually absorb. It's better than fish oil, plus an antioxidant called astaxanthin.
I bet it's good.
Yeah.
Or bad. Or something.
Astaxanthin?
There it is.
I think that's what it is.
Sure. Okay.
And it doesn't just help your heart, though. It can also support brain health, reduce inflammation, and even help ease joint pain and stiffness. It's a real game changer as you age. So why wait? This is a simple, smart way to take care of yourself right now. So we'll get you started with up to 66% off and free shipping. So go to Native Krill, Krill, nativekrill.com/Pat. That's nativekrill.com/Pat. Astaxanthin.
Nailed it. Nailing it, man.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Tua Taga via all right, that's fantastic. Welcome to it. Great to have you with us. Did you see we were talking about Mamdani a while ago. He has, I couldn't believe this stat. He actually leads in New York City among Jewish voters. 17-point margin. Jews support this guy. The world is definitely upside down. It makes no sense. Yesterday, though, President Trump was asked about something that's going to become an even bigger problem eventually, Ukrainian refugees. Here's what he said about them.
Will you let those Ukrainians who fled the war to stay in the United States until the war ends in Ukraine?
I think we will, yeah. I do.
You will?
I think we will. We have a lot of people that came in from Ukraine, and we're working with them.
Pause it. Have you noticed how many interviews he's doing with the press lately around corners like that? It's a new thing where he seems to be leaning against a wall, kind of peeking around a corner, talking to reporters.
I got time for a question.
I think he was walking by. The press was there.
That keeps happening, though.
He doesn't duck any question.
No,
he does not duck any question. Oh, look.
It's really true.
There's a reporter there. There's a reporter there. I'll answer all your questions. I'm not Joe Biden hiding in the basement.
Very true. I'm not hiding like Biden.
The thing is, though, we've been taking in refugees from every country.
Yeah, we have.
That may or may not deserve refugee status.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's just maybe end the war.
That would be nice.
And then you don't have to worry about taking in refugees.
Wait a minute. I didn't think about that. You can end a war?
Well,
when did that start?
Thing is,
it's a dream. It's a dream.
It's a dream.
I think it's back to Chris's point, like day one.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We're still waiting for it.
Still on day one.
Okay, one day.
If we had the House, the Senate, the presidency, and the Supreme Court, so in that same vein of dreaming.
Wait, you know what? Hold on. Can we play the Marco Rubio clip here? Because that's a busy man within this administration. Because in this clip, he talks about the two roles that he has in the Trump administration. He needs to be... We need to send him over to Moscow. And you don't get to come home until there's peace. Okay, Marco, but obviously he's Secretary of State. He's now the interim National Security Advisor. I don't know when we're going to fill that role permanently.
Yeah.
He's the USAID Administrator, and he's the acting National Archivist. I don't know when he sleeps, but thank you, Marco, for your service. You got.
He's doing a lot.
This clip here.
There are a lot of people that are saying, how on earth are you wearing these two hats? And what are the trade-offs that you have to think about?
There really isn't. I mean, in many cases, you end up being in the same meetings or in the same places. There's just one less person in there, if you think about it. The two jobs really do overlap in many cases. Obviously, there's the function of running the agency of the Department of State. But what I find myself in many cases doing is when a lot of people would come to Washington, for example, for meetings, and they'd want to meet with a national security advisor and then meet with me as Secretary of State. Now they can do both in one meeting. The same was when we're around the table. For example, in the Situation Room, there was a chair for the National Security Council, one for the State Department. Now they're both there.
Are you doing more time at the White House than traveling abroad?
Well, when there's a conflict, I mean, and so what we've had over the last couple of weeks is we've known that there might be something breaking out in the Middle East, and then we had to manage our role in it. So, you spend more time there in that regard. But I go to the State Department almost every day. Because we have a lot of bilateral meetings with foreign ministers that are coming to town, so I go and see them over there.
Well, and the NSC has changed a lot under you, and I think a lot of people know what the Secretary of State role is, but how do you envision what does the Marco Rubio NSC look like?
Well, it's not the Marco Rubio NSC, it's the Donald Trump NSC, and what its job is to coordinate the agencies to execute the president's mission. So it's the conductor of an orchestra. The NSC doesn't play the clarinet or the flute or the violin. Its job as the conductor is to make sure that everybody is playing the sheet music based on their instrument.
Wait a minute. So you're running an orchestra? I thought you were in the administration.
I got lost there because
I'm confused. Wow.
Because I thought he was.
He's conducting an orchestra now too.
So who's the flute and the violinist?
I feel like we're not getting a lot of things archived. I feel like he might be dropping the ball on that. I mean, he's got all these jobs.
Well, he's conducting an orchestra. He has no time.
I've not heard any of the music coming out of his office
No, I have
either.
not.
None of it.
No.
Has he released a single
At least an EP.
song?
And let's be honest.
Yeah, an EP would be nice. That'd be nice. But
Just a little EP.
The workload of the USAID office got to be a lot less now.
A lot
so
less.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Well, that's shut down, right?
He is in such a groove
Sure
as
is.
Secretary of State.
And listen how seamlessly he didn't take credit. This is Trump's agenda.
He never seems
good for him.
stressed. I mean,
yeah, he's been great in this role.
I don't know who originally came up with the idea of Marco Rubio as Secretary of State, but they deserve a gold star.
Oh, no, that was a
Brilliant.
great appointment.
Absolutely
Yes,
brilliant.
He's good.
And you know what else it's done is reignited the buzz for him as a presidential candidate.
I don't doubt it.
In 28.
Oh, yes. Better than DeSantis.
I was thinking, I disagree with that, but I was thinking about the possibilities for 28 yesterday because people are talking about Rubio running. So what would be some names that immediately come to mind? Obviously, you got Marco Rubio, you have J.D. Vance. After that, it's kind of wide open. Vivek Ramaswamy, maybe?
Yeah, he'll just be getting going in Ohio.
I was going to say, the Ohio race.
But definitely Ron DeSantis. Donald Trump Jr., probably. Rand Paul again, maybe. Glenn Youngkin from Virginia.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think Tim Scott will run? Senator from Florida.
Is he married yet?
I think, didn't he get married a while ago?
I know a lot of rumors were happening, but did he get married?
We'll have to look into that.
You think Chris Christie will ever give another go?
No.
That guy's a glutton for punishment. Well, he's a glutton, period. But
the
whatever.
end,
The
period.
end, full stop. Yeah.
What about Sarah Huckabee?
Sarah Huckabee Sanders.
She's working really good
Yes.
in Arkansas, right?
She is. Kristi Noem might be a possibility.
Grab a pit.
You know who else? I think, as Jeffy might say, Hot Wheels Abbott. Greg Abbott, governor of
Jeffy
Texas.
will say that. Not you.
Not me.
Jeffy will
I
say
would
that.
not
You would
ever
not
call
say
him. It's
Hot Wheel.
disrespectful
Yeah, it is
to call him
very-
Hot Wheels Abbott.
Yes, it's very disrespectful.
That's a Jeffy thing, and I'm pissed at him for even saying it.
because now it's in
that
your
was,
head.
That was Jasmine Crockett that started that.
That is
I just
true
want to be
also.
able to say that he's running.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I mean, have we... see what he did there? Because
what?
It's like that.
I just want to be able to
Chuck
say that
thing.
he's running.
Stand
for
up,
president.
Chuck. Oh, bless your heart. No, you can't. That's right.
So hold on. Is there a similar conversation happening on the left? And what are the names that we've gone through this? What, AOC?
Yeah, AOC.
Jasmine Crockett.
Mamdani.
Mamdani. He'll just be revving up his.
Josh Shapiro.
Yeah. Westmore.
Westmore, of course.
Gavin Newsom.
Gavin Newsom.
Those are
Gretchen Whitmer.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
All the usual suspects that all suck. And
Not
I can't
Bernie
imagine
Sanders.
any of them winning.
Careful.
I know.
Look in
I
New
know.
York, Pat.
I
There's
know.
a lot of time between now and November of 2028.
But you compare the strength of their lead candidates to the strength of the Republican candidates.
Mm-hmm.
Marco Rubio, J.D. Vance, Ron DeSantis, Donald Trump Jr. I think he'd get a lot of support. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, though. And I'll tell you another thing that's been interesting to see, and that's this brand new UN data report about what has happened to the food in the Gaza Strip. And what has happened is exactly what we said the entire time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but who's reporting this? Some right-wing outlet, probably?
Yeah, the right-wing outlet is...
The United Nations?
United Nations.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
UN.
Yeah, the UN. It's
Yeah,
a fascinating.
right.
I read through it all yesterday, and
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Stats.
90% of the food aid that has been sent to Gaza has been intercepted by Hamas and others. Now, this isn't according to Israel.
No.
Or the U.S. even. It's according to the UN, who hates Israel. So it's probably higher than this.
Yes, and the problem I have with this
Wow.
graphic, go back to it, Joe, and I highlighted it. Either peacefully by hungry people or forcefully by armed actors doing the transit in Gaza. No,
Incredible.
I'm sorry. No.
No.
It's the latter. Armed actors.
So they've stolen 31,000
Tons.
tons? 31,134 tons of food.
Which equals to 33,000 pallets.
Yeah, 33,688. And they've
a lot of meals.
intercepted 2,310 trucks.
Yep. And then the next
And then you
chart,
wonder why Gazans are starving.
And the next chart, this one,
Wow.
it tells you like by week. Like how horrible they're being intercepted on a daily trend. It's not just at one time. Daily trend is being intercepted.
I'm blown away that the UN has reported this.
Yes.
They are not a friend to Israel. They are not neutral in this. So for them to report this, it's pretty significant.
Yeah, and go back to that real quick, Joe. So if I'm reading this right, Chris.
Yes, sir.
July has been the biggest month of intercepting food, which would correspond nicely with the calls of starvation.
The call of starvation, yes.
Yep.
Okay, if the UN, like you said, Pat, if the UN is admitting this,
I know,
then
something is turning.
I hope
it gives hope that something is turning.
And you combine that with the starving Israeli hostages, and now they're on
footage.
Now they're on the Times Square billboard.
Oh yeah, Pat tweeted that yesterday. Yeah,
and Pat tweeted that yesterday. Yeah,
right. I remember.
Let's get some traction on showing who's really starving there.
Yes,
and if the Gazans are starving, then let's make sure that it's clear as to
that it's not Israel,
why it's happening based on UN data.
Yeah, and I know Bibi authorized a full taking over the Gaza Strip.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that's going to do.
Oh yeah, Israel's going to reoccupy.
Yeah. Bibi approved that yesterday.
Okay. Yep.
This is the same UN, by the way, that has passed 154 resolutions against Israel and condemnations since like 2018.
That's the thing.
And on the other hand, 0 against the Palestinian Authority or Hamas.
And so this goes back to what Chris just said, is something turning.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, and maybe it has something to do with the hostage videos that have come out recently.
Maybe it's now difficult to...
Hamas is proud of torturing and starving the hostages. It's despicable.
Because in that same video that we showed yesterday, they posted another video of Hamas in the same tunnels of Fat and Jolly, while the Israeli hostages were literally
skin and bones. Yeah,
digging their own graves.
See their ribs poking out.
Yeah, and they were digging their own graves.
Unbelievable. Yeah. All right. Pam Bondi had an announcement yesterday. We have that. What's the big Pam Bondi announcement?
It's full screen 15 there, Joseph. Thank you so much.
And there it is. Breaking. Attorney General Bondi orders prosecutors to start grand jury probe into Obama officials over Russia investigation.
Okay.
CNN.
Okay, so I want to know. Do we know?
Good.
Do you know specifically, Chris, which?
I don't know.
Obama officials.
I don't know what Obama officials.
So okay, this thing is progressing. I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
I'm a little concerned now that I'm going to be holding my breath, I guess, waiting to see, because you could see, the grand jury said, there's nothing there. I guess we're done here. That's
it's okay because it's on Pam Bondi's desk.
Bingo.
So she's going over it right now,
and that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a great thing.
It's right next to the Epstein files.
Because it can't escape her desk.
It cannot.
Light can't even escape her desk.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, sucks it right in. So she knows right where it is.
Well, we're progressing, and so let's just see.
We are.
I don't know how long
let's give them a shot at this.
Grand jury gets to mull over this.
I don't either, but something has to be done. There has to be momentum on this. They've got to see this one through. Because if you thought the Epstein files thing was bad, if they don't pursue this where treason is involved, that will really be unfortunate.
Yeah.
Nobody will be happy about that.
And we got the
except
emails.
Democrats.
And we got the emails. We got the letters, the memos.
Yeah.
Everything.
And the names that come back, if the grand jury decides to go forward, there better be names that we recognize.
Oh, yes.
I don't want to hear about the
scapegoats.
Third string, HR guy over at the Department of State or whatever.
Yeah, the deputy director.
And he winds up with a $50 fine and
don't do that again against this country. A day,
one day that was suspended.
Oh, suspended
jail term.
Sentence? Yeah. Oh, those are the best.
Those are great. But that $50, we expect that by the end of the year.
Oh, wait, hold up.
You better.
By the end of the year?
Yeah, you have 4 months to pay that $50.
And we don't take personal checks.
No, we do not.
So cashier check?
Cashier's check might be acceptable.
Money order.
What might be acceptable? That's all I got.
A gift card, I don't know, but something other than a personal check. All right? Let me take a minute and tell you about The Cover-Up on Blaze TV. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a hard-hitting docuseries that exposes how the federal government and public health agencies lied to you during COVID, from the virus's origins to lockdowns and the vaccine, the whole narrative, and how big tech helped them cover all of it up. This wasn't public health. This was an information warfare. If you missed the first 4 episodes of this series, then you can binge watch them right now. And you'll want to, because episode 5 just dropped, and it's explosive. It's called Muckraker. It dives into the pandemic industrial complex, shows you how Fauci, Birx, and all these government bureaucrats work with social media platforms to silence the truth. So this isn't just about censorship. It's about mind control. Watch all 5 episodes right now at FauciCoverup.com/Pat. You'll get $20 off your subscription. FauciCoverup.com/Pat.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
What movie were we talking about? It's the latest. Oh, it was Naked Gun.
The reboot. Yeah.
Yeah. That Liam Neeson is the star. He's got the Leslie Nielsen role.
Yes, he does.
Role. And Pam Bondi has the Priscilla Presley role, I guess.
Pamela Anderson.
Pam Bondi.
I think she wishes.
No wonder she's so busy.
Yeah. No wonder her desk is a black hole. She's busy
script.
acting.
Yeah,
She's doing movies. Leave her alone.
The script is everywhere.
So Pam Anderson is she the love interest of Liam?
She is the love interest. Yeah, she is the brother of the victim.
Okay. She's the brother of the victim?
Wow, this movie's
that's
getting
a stretch.
stranger and
Wow,
stranger.
that's really weird.
Oh, sorry. She's a
sister.
My bad.
Well, you're a Territorian. I mean, it's so hard to differentiate in English. Brother, sister, who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Es la hermana de la víctima.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
What was that?
I don't know.
Get a tissue, man.
He's a Territorian. What do you want?
Well, I'm proud of
of course
I'm
you
proud
are.
Puerto Rican
And you
before
should
an
be.
American. So.
If that were true, we'd kick you right out of that studio. You'd be on your way back.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
I am proud.
Sorry, I stole Jeffy's line basically there.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what he would have said in order to get the long way to the well on that one. Gentlemen, what do you got there?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But the Naked Gun.
Anyway, Naked Gun. I did see. We mocked you, I think, last week because you saw the movie, right?
I did not recognize Pamela Anderson
until the end of the movie when the credits were rolling. Then you realized it was Pam Anderson.
Yes, and then you guys were like,
And I thought, come on,
you idiot!
I've seen her photos. You can tell it's her.
Have you?
Then no, because yesterday I saw a picture of her next to Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, is that
there?
Pam?
It is. I would never know if I didn't. Especially if Stallone wasn't there, because you wouldn't put it together because they were
a thing.
She said they were a thing in her book, he denies it. She says he offered her a Porsche, and a condo, if she'd be his number one girl, and she said no. No,
wow.
thanks. Not into it.
I was thinking, Pammy, maybe you want to be my number one girl. Yeah?
I was wondering if you wouldn't mind being my number one girl very much. But she would mind, and she did mind, and so she didn't.
Too bad.
Do that. She didn't.
Well, she would have looked a lot better if she
got to get her on. Would she?
Why? What does?
I don't think. Put it back up if you would.
Yeah, she doesn't look
I don't think
bad.
she
She
looks.
just looks different.
Just completely different.
Yeah, no, she doesn't.
She doesn't look bad.
She doesn't look like Pamela Anderson that
Right.
we all know. That's the only. That's what I said.
That's the only thing.
Yes.
She just looks different.
That's not the Pam.
Would you recognize
the
her,
whole
Keith?
world knew.
Only because I've seen different stories pop up like that over the
Yeah.
last few years, and then I go, oh, Yeah, but the first time that I experienced that, I had the same thought. Like, wait, what? Who's this?
Yeah, you're kind of taken aback.
Yeah.
This is
like, whoa.
The whole 3 cuts to clown face
And again,
theory.
Yeah, but I don't think that's cuts, is it? I don't know.
Injections.
Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what
definitely
she's
looks
had
like a
done.
different person.
Yes.
Full stop.
More than anything, she's just aged, like we all have.
Absolutely.
But the other thing is, it doesn't look like she's wearing any makeup.
Yeah,
at
she looks
all.
good. She looks good.
She looks fine.
Yes.
Just not like Pamela
Pam
Anderson.
that we know. Yes.
Yeah.
Her signature
I
look
think,
is gone.
Honestly, guys, I think what it is, for me anyway, is that you didn't see any pictures of her for 20 years.
Yes.
All of a sudden, she pops back onto the scene, and you're like, wait, who?
You're like,
okay.
Oh, you did age like we did
Like a normal
over these last
person.
20 years?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought stars from Hollywood didn't do that, but...
Yeah, they have a little bubble.
And again, I don't want it to come off like we're criticizing. She looks fine.
No, she looks fine. Yeah,
Just different.
It's just not the Pam that we...
Yeah.
Like I said, Baywatch
New and
Pam
loved.
is no longer there.
Right.
Baywatch Pam's no.
That is not Baywatch Pam. No. But
And
what
in
are you gonna
fairness,
do?
that's not Rocky Sly Stallone next to her either.
No.
Wait, but he looks
Right.
looks the same though.
You can
Like,
tell it's
you can
him.
tell that's him.
But I bet he's had work done. as well.
He has.
Let's talk
Yes, he
about
has.
Stallone's
Yes.
eyebrows,
Yes.
shall we?
But the cool thing about Stallone, he still has the same turtles that he used in the movie Rocky.
Oh.
He still has them as pets.
Are
Now
they
that's
The
cool.
two turtles
Oh,
that
that's
he
cool.
had.
That's cool.
In
And
the
they're the
apartment.
same ones?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Go back to the photo of the side-by-side. He's got that the eyebrows with the constant look of surprise.
Oh, yeah.
What'd you say?
What?
That's
Wait, what?
That's too many Botox
That's it. Yeah,
injections
that's-
in his
Uncle
eyebrows.
Leo, is that you? Man, that's... Yeah.
All right.
On there?
Well, we've done all the damage I think we can do for
Wait, damage?
one show.
No,
yeah.
we healed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And the healing.
Yes.
We did some damage and some healing. I think more healing than damage.
Absolutely.
Right? And we'll continue that process. Coming up on Overtime, and then back here tomorrow, Jeffy will join us and chew the fat.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.